Yes, when Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. You are listening to Lagoon Radio, your number one online gospel radio in Nigeria, powered by the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. Yes, my name is Oluwashe Ajade. You're welcome to Street Talk. To be part of this great family, all you have to do is to download the Lagoon Radio application on your respective app store. And you can download it on Google Play Store or iOS. Also follow us on our social media platforms. On Facebook, we're Lagoon Radio Nigeria. For Instagram, at Lagoon Radio NG. Twitter, we are no more on Twitter. We're on Twitter. It will soon come back. Follow us on Twitter, Lagoon Radio NG. So today, what we are talking about is this question that has been in the mouth of the public. You know what we do on Street Talk? We talk about the recent things, the recent happenings in the society. So today, we are going to church and we are going to the family. What is your opinion on spouses attending different churches? What is your view on spouses attending different churches? We actually want to get your reaction. I'm not here alone. I am here with my crew member. I have Sandra in the building. Sandra, what's up with you? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, good to have you again.
Thank you so much.
Yes, and I have Chimeze, Mr. Cardinal. How you doing?
Yes, I'm all right. Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, and I have the can I say the last man standing? Is that the last man? Okay, yeah. What's up?
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Emmanuel. Cool.
Yeah, you're welcome to Lagoon Radio. So, Emmanuel is just joining us for the first time. So, straight to the topic. What is your opinion about this particular topic? And thank God we have Emmanuel is married. So,
Marketing on spot.
You got me there.
Please, I didn't understand by what you mean by market as spoil for him.
Don't worry.
I said another thing. Okay.
Let me handle it from there.
Okay.
Okay, a quick one. For me, I don't buy the idea of spouses going to separate churches because number one is that, the pastor or the overseer of the church most times have influence on the members because it means that there will be two doctrines in that house. One will follow because, for instance, now if each church or each faith have their own kind of, let me say, doctrine, or they have their own beliefs because the way the Anglicans believe, the way they believe is different from the way the Pentecostals behave.
yes.
So our level of beliefs quite differs, even though we claim to practice one faith in Christ, which is just like the primary umbrella that guides all of us, or who's like the principle that we follow. But every other church has their own. Let me use the word flavor. Like they have their own pattern.
Yes.
So what they believe in is quite different from what the general doctrine is. So it will be very difficult for the husband to be going to a particular church while the wife is going to separate one, because at the end of the day, their level of reasoning will be quite different. Because, for instance, if you are going to a Pentecostal church where their focus is maybe binding the devil, beating the devil, and casting out, it becomes very difficult because what the woman definitely will be seeing in the house is demons, the evil, my uncle, your husband's father is pursuing us, your mother is a witch, and stuff like that. And if you go to a church whereby they are just so principled, maybe they just believe in particular, they don't see witchcraft as an entity. They just see it as something that exists, but it's not something they speak loud about.
Okay.
So it's something they manage, or they try to just, not talk about it. So if you have such, 2%, now it's now 2%, two kind of orientation in the house. So definitely there will be no cohesion because they'll be thinking in different parts. That's what I feel. So
Thank you very much. I really love your submission. But when he was talking, it says something that we Christian, we claim to be one. Yes. And I want to ask Chimizi, as Christian, we claim to be one. Why do we have to have disparity in our doctrines? Why?
So that is my problem with Christians. You know, sometimes, like I put up something sometimes. One was preaching to me, and after the preaching, he said I should start going to a Bible, a living church.
Exactly.
I said, what do you mean by a living church? So, and some of these churches, when you hear them preach, maybe when they have a new convert, they say he was on the other side. Now he has seen the light.
I have seen the Lord goodness.
Now he has seen the light. That's why he joined us. So that is one thing about Christians that I don't like. But the name Christians is just Christ-like. Even the disciples of Christ were not identified. It was in Antioch after Christ had gone. They said these people truly behave like Christ. That's where the word Christians came on board. But these days, you see, in marriage counseling, the way Anglican handle their own is different from the way Deeper Life or other denominations handle.
That's true.
So, like Emmanuel said, it's not healthy for the family because you see different orientations.
Of course.
You see different orientations in the family, and it's not healthy. Sometimes it can lead to the breaking of home. It can, because different orientations. This is what my pastor said. He said, no, my GO said we should do it this way.
Exactly.
See that? So it's not healthy for the family.
Wow. Thank you very much. Mize said it is not healthy for the family. Don't forget that you're listening to Lagoon Radio, your number one online gospel radio in Nigeria. And this is Street Talk. We are talking about spouses going to different churches. Is it ideal? What is your view about it? Let me quickly ask Sandra on a quick one. You're an Anglican, and I love the fact that you committed one. Can you marry an Anglican? Non-Anglican.
Well, it depends when the love takes me. I say it depends. When I say it depends, I put a quote. It depends when the love takes me. There's a particular place that the love, no matter how my love is, cannot take me to that place. And I know. No, of course. By the time the first thing that we start talking, the first thing I always ask from the man is the first thing is your religion. Your religion. After the religion, the second thing I ask is your blood group. So if your blood group and my blood group does not match, the blood group is not only the genotype and the Jonathan and the rest. Your blood group, if you didn't have that blood group in Christian likeness, that's me. It won't work for us.
So we have blood group in Christian.
Everybody, there's some people that claim that they will tell you they are Christian. They are Christian. There's some people that are okay. They are okay. Let me say they are Jehovah Witness, and you marry them. Their blood group is not too strong. I know I can convert them to my church, but when I find that your blood group is very high, I can take grace because I know I cannot. So, and I know I will not tell you, okay, start going to your church and let me start going to my church. I know, okay, there's something like that, similar like that happened. A friend I met was like, okay, don't worry, going to different churches is not a barrier. And I said to him that my grandfather told me something that wherever your husband is, that's where you'll be. So I didn't think after that is going to be, so let's leave it to that way.
Well, thank you, everyone. I hope you've learned one or two things from this topic that we're talking about. It's your view, and your view really matters to us. Whatsoever one you chooses, remember that having different doctrine, having different understanding of the Bible in your family, it's not something healthy. Your children comes first in everything you are doing. And remember, your children is your future. Yeah, this is what we're drawing the curtain of today's Street Talk. My name still remains Sheyi. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Emmanuel. And thank you, Chimizi. Until we meet same time, same station next week. Remain blessed. Thank you.
God will make a way. If you can pray.